It's story time. Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Jared, and today what I got for you guys is a bit of a story. I haven't told a story in quite a while, or at least it feels like quite a while. So, you know, fuck it. I was going through my list of commentaries. I'm like, hey, let's do that one. So let me go ahead and set the scene. At my middle school, every single year we had a 3v3 basketball tournament, and it was to raise money for some charity. I don't remember exactly what charity it was, but you paid like $3 to play in the tournament or something. You formed a team with 3 people. So it was me and 2 of my friends. We had a decent team. I mean, we weren't the best by any means, and some of you guys don't know I'm actually pretty good at basketball, so I'd say we had a decent chance up until the finals. But I'm already getting off topic, so my bad. Basically, you would pay a few bucks, your team would enter, and you would just play against other teams that enter the competition. Now this went on for usually 3 or 4 days. The first day was just kind of practice games that didn't really count, and then the next 2 days we played by a bracket system. So that's pretty much how it worked for the actual tournament portion, but I didn't even make it to the tournament. Like I said, I was entered, my team was entered, we were all good, and during the practice games on the first day, we were playing a team. We actually won the first game, but then the second game came around and we weren't so lucky. It's not that we lost, but I did. So during the game, me and my friend were all about doing flashy passes, trying to cross the other team, getting fancy with the handles. And so that's what we were doing. We were just having fun with it. We were leading the game anyway, so we were just kind of showing off, having fun with it, just like we normally do. And someone yelled my name from the crowd, so I turned around and I was like, oh, hey, what's up? And it was right as my friend passed the ball to me. He did a nice behind the back throw, except for whatever reason, he threw it really hard. As soon as I turned around, he yelled at me. He's like, hey! And as soon as I turn around, I'm not even joking, bam! I just get smacked in the jaw. It didn't knock me down or anything, it just kind of spun me around. I was just like, oh, fuck. And the teacher looked at me, she was like, you good, Jared? I was like, yeah, I think. Oh my god. And I mean, my friend was just laughing, but it actually hurt like shit. But then my face was kind of numb and everything was good. Well, I mean, I guess that's not a good thing, but the point is I couldn't feel anything anymore. The pain was gone. And so that was pretty much the end of it. I kept playing the next game. We ended up winning the second game as well, and then the third one got cut off by the end of class. So we were 2-0 on the day. It was a good start to the tournament. It was a lot of fun. We all played well. But then I went to my next class. I think it was actually my 6th hour that year. And when I got to the class, the teacher looked at me. She came over to ask me something, and I turned around and looked at her to answer. And she's just like, whoa, are you okay? I was just like, yeah, why? And she's like, did you get hit in the face or something? I was like, yeah, I got hit with a basketball. Why? How'd you know? She goes, your face looks swollen. I was really confused because I mean, it didn't seem like it hit me that hard. I mean, my face was numb, but pretty much any time you get hit in the jaw, what do you think is gonna happen? Apparently, like, my nose started swelling up and my jaw started swelling up. My cheek did too. My face was just kind of puffy and like, I don't even know. So it got to the point where my vision on my left eye was getting a little bit blurry because I got hit in the left side of the face, and I didn't think anything of it until after she told me it was swollen. She's like, can you see okay? And the more I thought about it, I was like, I mean, it's a little fuzzy. She was like, yeah, you need to go to the nurse. So since I couldn't really see out of one eye, or at least it was getting blurry, she had one of my friends in the class take me down to the nurse. We walked down to the office, then we walked back to the nurse's office, and she saw my face. She's like, go ahead and grab an ice pack. So I grabbed an ice pack, put it on my face, and then I just ended up laying there. She went ahead and checked my eyes. She had the flashlight. She was checking my eyes to see if my pupils were dilated, and after a couple minutes of examination, she decided that, yeah, I did have a concussion. And I mean, I felt fine, so I didn't know what was going on. I'd never really had a concussion before. I mean, I probably have had one, but it was at a game or something. This one was actually checked out by the nurse and diagnosed to me. But that just goes to show that if I have had one and didn't even know it, then I wasn't really affected. But this one, I mean, yeah, my vision was blurry and everything, but I still felt like myself. I wasn't going around like, I see stars. But she went ahead and called my mom. She had my mom come get me. Then she told me to go home and go to bed. Now, I was always told that when you got a concussion, you don't go to sleep whatsoever. I heard it can put you into a coma or something. That part might be bullshit, but I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to sleep when you have a concussion. Well, the nurse told me to just go home, go to bed, rest. And that led to a series of more problems. No, I didn't go into a coma. No, obviously I didn't die. It wasn't problems like that. It wasn't problems with the concussion. And when I came back to school the next day, my friends were like, yo, why'd you go home early yesterday? So I told them I had a concussion and everything. I just went home and went to bed, and they looked at me like, are you stupid? So I told them that the nurse told me to go to sleep and everything. And then they just all thought I was faking it. They're like, oh, that's bullshit. You just wanted to go home and go to bed. And that's the type of shit that pisses me off. Like, they weren't there. The nurse straight told me to go home and go to bed. And then they accused me of faking it because I went home and went to bed. So pretty much you just can't win in middle school. Anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy the story. Bit of a longer video today. If you guys did, be sure to smack that like button. Actually, no. Don't do that. You want to hug it with care, because smacking, that's just abusive. Subscribe if you're new, then drop in the comment section if you've ever had a concussion or any similar experience. And until next time, guys, I'm out of here. I'll see you guys later. Bye.